back to Cooking for Humans. Me, Chef Rat. Today we're making homemade ground beef dumpling filling plus a veggie stir-fried rice because the human mom and children felt like Chinese food, but you know, nothing against Chinese restaurants and nothing, but they got a lot of preservatives and whatever, and we're trying to eat them at least somewhat healthier. So in the bowl I got 1 pound of ground beef defrosted. I'm going to add half of finely chopped onion. Okay, so I did half an onion. It's finely minced, chopped, whatever. And I'm only going to put half in here because the other half I'm going to use for the rice. It's going to slide right up in there. I'm going to put that to the side, okay? Then I'm going to add about a teaspoon of garlic. We don't really measure the garlic. And I don't have fresh garlic, okay? Don't come at me, right? Put some garlic up in there, okay? Use garlic, fresh garlic, whatever, okay? To each his own, no big deal, no judging here, okay? Alright, then I got 1 teaspoon of sugar. Yes, sugar. Okay? Then I have 1 teaspoon, sorry guys, of oil. My bad, I'm a rat. Sometimes math gets me. Now we're going to do 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And 2 tablespoons. Oh wait, let's do the chili flakes first. Now you can add as much chili flakes as you want. Here, we like it sort of spicy. So we're going to add about, this much. Because they like it spicy. We'll put that in there because we're going to need to mix it. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of water. Okay? And then I'm just going to put everything in here because we're going to clean it up. Now we're going to mix it gently. Okay, because we don't want to overmix it. Sorry. We're going to put a lid on this and let it sit in the fridge so it marinates. And then right next we're going to go into how to make the dough. Now we're going to make 30 to 35 because we got 1 pound of ground beef, but the human children and the parents are going to eat it as leftovers, so we'll be right back. Hey, we're back. I just had to put the stuff in the fridge real quick, hey. Now we're on to the dumplings. You're going to need 2 cups of flour, okay? Bingo, bango, right there. We need 3/4 cups of hot water. See, I couldn't get it ready today because it needs to be hot, not boiling, but hot. Because we like it hot, hot, hot. Oh, yeah. Because we know Jesus. We're not going where it's hot, hot, hot. But we like, our food hot. And we're going to get, oh, so heavy! What's happening? So heavy, guys. Don't come at me. My clothes are always clean. Ah! I'm going to mix it like this. Get that salt incorporated. Get the lumpies out. Don't be afraid to kneading stuff by hand or pour. Okay? Today has been, another busy day. We love being busy. Thank the Lord we got something to do. I made homemade cream cheese, regular and strawberry. You guys want to know how to make it? Holler at me, and I'll show you how to make it. It's way easy. Tastes way better than the store. I try to be clean, right? I'm cleaned up over there. Let me check the water. It's warm right now. It's hot. We're going to honestly need this for 5 minutes, and then we have to let it rest for 20 minutes. So I'm going to show you how to put it on. You guys should know how to make the dough. Make it how it's supposed to look right now. But you know what? I love showing you guys how to do stuff. It don't matter. I'm going to add that 3/4 cups as soon as it gets hot. And then, remember, it's got to sit for 20 minutes. Okay? We don't do the rice because, if you want to make fresh rice, you could. But we have leftover rice because they eat a lot of rice in this house. Okay? The humans love rice. It is what it is. Okay? Last night I actually made baked potatoes because they also love that. Anyway, we're going to show you how to do that after the dumplings are cooked because we're going to use the same pan. We're using only 1 pan today, people. Hey, who doesn't love just using 1 pan? Oh, yeah. You literally put it in there and you start mixing. Look, I'm telling you, you guys don't even need the gym. You're getting arm workout every time we make dough around here, okay? And everything, and so we'll be back once it's done and rested. And we're back. The dough has been less than 20 minutes. I got my handy dandy pasta roller out. I know it's kind of hard to see right here. Because we gotta roll this thing, and honestly, I really did an arm workout. Get it rolled out at least, somewhat to get it into the machine at least. Look at that. Praise the Lord. If you don't have a pasta roller, you roll this out by hand, for real. Start cutting the circles out. Now, I'm not sure the size of the cup, definitely not a big long, definitely not too small, but I might have a circle cookie cutter. Who knows? Let me, look, you think I'd be prepared. Again, we all make mistakes, it's not a big deal. No, that's too big. So a cup of those, no big deal. Let's find a nice cup for the water around to pinch them. But look at that. A 1/4 cup size wood. You gotta go like this. It depends on how many dumplings you want. It's supposed to make 30, 35, but you never know. So I got most of them cut out, but guess what I got? Special guest star, Sparkles! Hey, Sparkles is gonna start filling these. Let's get her a plate. She wants to quit home, so don't worry, everybody. Let's just show Sparkles how it's done real quick. While I work on the dough that comes off extra and then put it back and make some more. You're supposed to use about a teaspoon of these. So basically you're going to take one of these, some of this, maybe that's a little too much, and then you're going to take 1 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these, 5 of these, 6 of these, 7 of these, 8 of these, 9 of these, 10 of these, 11 of these, 12 of these, 13 of these, 14 of these, 15 of these, 16 of these, 17 of these, 18 of these, 19 of these, 20 of these, 21 of these, 22 of these, 23 of these, 24 of these, 25 of these, 26 of these, 27 of these, 28 of these, 29 of these, 30 of these, 31 of these, 32 of these, 33 of these, 34 of these, 35 of these, 36 of these, 37 of these, 38 of these, 39 of these, 40 of these, 41 of these, 42 of these, 43 of these, 44 of these, 45 of these, 46 of these, 47 of these, 48 of these, 49 of these, 50 of these, 51 of these, I don't know. It might be. You take a little bit, your fingers, and hooves, and you go around. Okay, and then, see, that was too much. See what I did there? Now I gotta go wash my pores a minute. Gotta try this. See if it works. This actually might be better. And once they're all filled and done, we'll show you how to cook it. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Now, to the pan, medium high heat. And put some oil in it, okay? Not a lot. Enough just to cover the pan. Push that to the side. Now, don't come at me and sprinkles. Oh, they look misshapen, whatever. The whole point is for it to be Chinese restaurant flavored style, not the shapes, okay? Nobody's perfect. God made us all different shapes and sizes and animals. Okay, look at me. I'm going to talk about who cooks for humans. Alright? That's all we need. So I'm going to grab these plates and start putting them in on the flat side. To cook these until they're a deep golden brown. And once they're deep golden brown, we're going to take 1/4 cup of water and pop the lid on it to steam them for 3 to 4 minutes. And then once that's done, you take the lid off and you let it cook a little bit to crispy at the bottom again. Because we got to cook the meat inside. That's why we got to steam 3 to 4 minutes. Really kind. Alright. I show you how to ready. Then we'll be done. I'm going to show you when to get to a deep golden brown and then show you the next to do. Okay. Here we like them crispy on all sides. Now we're doing until it's a deep golden brown. All of them are almost a deep golden brown. And we're just about to steam these. And none of them, praise the Lord, have broken up. And because Sprinkles did her thing. That's why we call her Sprinkles the Diva, everybody. She is an amazing sous chef. Like Pig Unicorn, she is amazing. And we appreciate her. I'm about to get the 1/4 cup of water. And be careful when you're putting water and oil in the pan. We're going to let that sit for 3 minutes. Okay? Once the 3 minutes is up, we're going to take the lid off. And then we're going to let it cook a little bit longer, you know, just crispy in the pan. And then we'll show you what we're going to do with the leftover meat. We're going to put the leftover meat in with the rice and the veggies, honestly. And if you guys, you can make a dip for these, which is basically soy sauce, garlic, onion, and a teaspoon of sugar and honey. Boom, you can make a sauce on the side for it. We're going to add sauce to the veggies and the rice and the meat, obviously. So we'll be right back as soon as these are done. We're steaming them, so we make sure the meat inside's fully cooked because we're not going to have pink meat, obviously. And if you just want to make sure you cut one open, it's almost done steaming. And then we're going to let it re-crisp without the lid on. Then we need to steam to make sure the inside's cooked. And then once they're done, we're going to put them in a plate or bowl, whatever. We're going to put them out of the pan is what I'm saying. And then I'm going to put a dose of onion in the pan with some garlic and soy sauce and all that. And I'm going to put the veggies in. You can take them right from frozen, honestly, and put them in there because you want the water to come out and crisp up really good. That's how the Chinese restaurant does it. Okay? Ooh, it's kind of angry. But it's okay, still on medium high. We did what we had to do. We got 1 more minute. We're going to do it 4 minutes just to make sure because, you know, we don't want to make the humans sick, obviously. Or me. And I'm alright and I can handle it, but it is what it is. Alright. I'll pop it off. I'm going to flip some of these. Just so it re-crisps from the water. Oh yeah, these are beautiful. These are pretty. Alright, nice deep golden brown. And be careful, it's still popping, everybody, okay? Alright, what we're going to do, I'm going to shut the heat off right now because the residual heat will crispy them up because we don't want them too hot. I wish you guys had good smell. I say this every time, but I mean it. As soon as I clean this up, because remember, we're going to put the stuff in the pan, let me get these out, and then I'm going to show you what we're doing next. I'll be right back, okay? We're going to use the oil in this pan. I turn the heat off because, you know, we don't want it too hot, and I'll turn the heat back on when I can. I'm going to put a little butter in with this, obviously, because it's going to make the flavor pop. Just be careful when you're doing it, honestly, because, you know, it's still very hot. See? 1, 2, 3. I'm about to go get the rest of the onions. Now, because we're adding extra meat to the rice and the veggies, we're going to have to cook the meat first, obviously. And yes, I know the meat already had onion in it, but it's okay. I'm going to cook this, and now we're going to turn the heat back on. Instead of putting them in frozen, because we have the meat. If you didn't have the meat, put them in frozen. If you got the meat, extra meat, and you want it in the rice, put them in the microwave, honestly. Alright, once this meat's cooked and I got the veggies going, I'm going to show you how to add the rice. And over the seasoning at the end, we'll be right back. I use the bag of mixed vegetables, you know, the ones with green beans, corn, carrots, and all that together. You know, whatever, the meat's all cooked, the veggies are crisping up. And once it does, we're not going to add sauce or anything to this because we have the meat. Now, if you didn't have the meat in, you'd add a teaspoon of soy sauce and a teaspoon of sugar and honey, and then garlic powder at the very end. We're also using, you know, day old rice, and what we're going to throw it in and bake it up, and the rice is going to absorb all the juice and flavor, which is what we want. And then if you want a dipping sauce for the dumplings, it's literally 3 tablespoons, and I wrote it down for you guys. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce and 1 teaspoon of sugar, garlic, and chili flakes if you want. Okay? And that's basically it. Now I'm going to show you guys the lovely dumplings. Oh, they're still hot, everybody. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, lovely dumplings. And I'm gonna keep them covered because they're crispy, and whatever I took the cover off, but some of them have to be soft for the human husband because that's the way he likes it. You know, it is what it is. And some of them already are crispy enough for the human children and the mom who like them crispier. No big deal. So this is all cooked. And now we're gonna put the rice in and break it up and crispy up the rice. And remember, you could use fresh rice. It's not gonna be as crispy, which is cool. It's alright. I wash my paws. Don't come at me. We have a beef steak fried rice and homemade beef dumplings. 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 I'm alright. It's okay. I'm still loved. Remember, Jesus loves you and Miss Rat loves you. Until then, everybody have a blessed day week, and whenever you see this, Rat Chef out.